Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your support, and if this is your first time coming across my videos, you are most welcome. Please join our class by subscribing. Just touch on that red icon to subscribe, and also touch the notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So in our today's class, we shall be looking at how to make a maxi dress. For the course of this tutorial, the measurement that is required is just the length and the armhole. That's all. Okay? No waist, no hip, because it's just a free maxi dress. So here I have the length of my fabric to be 55 inches. Okay? Then because it's an off-shoulder dress, we'll be working with we will taking away the off-shoulder length. Okay, so I have 55. So the off that I want to take off is 5 inches. You can take off 4 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches, depending on how off you want it to be. But for the course of this tutorial, I'll just be taking off 5 inches. So we are left with 50 inches. Okay, so I added extra 3 inches to it because I want it to flow very well. Okay, all right. So here I folded my fabric into two. Okay, it's into two, not into four, just into two, because I've already cut out the actual length that I want. So what I have here is 53 inches. Okay, so I just cut it out into two pieces, the front and the back, and of course it will be having a zip allowance. So I folded it into two. I just joined the two, the back and the front together, then fold into two. So here is the joining part. Okay, so from this opening part, we'll be taking our armhole measurement there. So the armhole I'm working with is 18 inches into 2 to give us 9 inches. So what we have to do is to place our tape. But first, we are going to be coming in. We're going to be coming in by 4 inches. Okay, we're going to be coming in by 4 inches. So from those 4 inches now, I will take my armhole measurement. Placing this way, you know we have 9 inches. That's our armhole. Okay, we have taken away 5 inches. So what we have to do now is to place the 5 inches, then mark our 4 inch, which is the 9, which will make it up to 9 inches. So from here now, we just make our armhole line. Okay, so like this now we form our armhole there. So in the course of this tutorial, I'll be teaching you guys how to make use of an elastic band. We don't need the shoulder line measurement because we are making use of this elastic. Okay, we're making use of elastic thread. So I'll be teaching you guys how to use elastic thread, how to reel it on your reeler, and how to use it to sew your clothes. Okay, all right. So I think this now is all. I'm making use of all the body. Like I said, it's a maxi dress. Okay, so just make it as full as you wish. This will do the magic of joining, of making the shoulder to be firm to the body. So I'll just go ahead and cut out the armhole. Okay, Okay, after cutting out our armhole, we'll go ahead to cut out our sleeve. Okay, like I said, we don't need the body measurement. Just take away your armhole and it's okay. Okay, for the sleeve, I'll be cutting the first sleeve, then I'll use it to cut the second one. Okay, so because the sleeve is a balloon sleeve, but it will be having an elastic also as the band. Okay, it will be having like 4 to 5 inches elastic band, but not to cut the bands separate. Okay, it's cut together. You just need to use your elastic thread to gather it up, okay, so that it will form the band, then the rest will just fall. All right, so here I'll be using the length of 20 inches. I'll be using the length of 20 inches. And I'll make use of width of 17.5 inches. Okay, and let me just use a straight line to connect this. I'll just go ahead to cut out this first before working on the armhole. Okay, so this is what I have for the sleeve. So I'll just pick up this. It's either you just take back your measurements, minusing the 5 inches that we minus for the off shoulder, then take away, then take the 4 inches, or you just do it this way. Just take this, place it. Okay, just take this and place it. Take the main body, place it on the sleeve, like so. Like so. Then you can now go ahead and trim it. I'll just use this to cut out the second piece. So here I have my 2 sleeves. So I'll just first of all go to my machine, I'll go to the machine, join the back and the front so I can be able to attach the sleeve. Okay, I'll first attach the sleeve. With my normal thread. Okay, I will use the normal thread to shape up the body. Just use 1 inch to shape it down, just to make a straight line. Okay, there is no shape, because we do not impute any measurements. Okay, just use 1 inch and run it down from the armhole, okay, down to the hem line. After that, I will still use the normal thread to join the the sleeve, okay, the armhole. Then after which we will go over to use our, okay, after that, after joining the sleeve to the body of the dress, the armhole, then we will fold it out we fold it with that same normal thread. We'll fold it up using like 1 inch, okay, just to make a fold to guide the neckline. Okay, then after folding, we will now start making use of our elastic thread. Okay, you can also decide to fold the sleeve. Okay, fold the down part of the sleeve, then use your elastic thread to make your band before attaching the armhole to the body, either of the way, either after attaching it to the body before you use the elastic thread. But I think it will be more preferable and easier to close off the down part, then use your elastic thread to make your band before attaching the armhole to the main dress. So I'll do that. I'll just first of all fold the down part, then use the elastic thread to make the band. Okay. Okay, first thing to do is for you to reel the elastic thread on your reeler. Okay, alright. I prefer using my hand to do the reeling, okay, so that it won't be tight and it won't full much, so it not to be for us not to be struggling to come out from this hole. Alright, so just reel it as you reel your normal thread. I just like using my hand to do the reeling. Okay, so after that, the next thing to do is for you to loosen up your shuttle. Okay, after that, just use a small screwdriver to loosen up this part. Okay, here, this way. Just lose it so that it will be free for the elastic thread to pass through. Okay, so having done that, not too open, okay, just lose it that it will be free. Fix back your thread. Okay, then fix while your normal thread will be on top. Okay, so this way now you can start your sewing. I've stitched up the hem part of the sleeve. Okay, I'm working on the sleeve first before working on the main body. So I've stitched up the end, the mouth. Okay, I've hemmed it up. Then make sure that the front of the dress is up while the back face will be down, because the main thread will be the one to show at the upper part, while the elastic thread will be inside, that's at the back of the dress. So you just go ahead now and make your stitching. Make sure that when you are stitching it, that is close. This one you don't have to take 1 inch or ½ inch, because it's a band, so it needs to be neat and it needs to come together. Okay, all right, so just make sure you make your stitches very closely. Okay, first I want to do something. You know, initially when folded into two we cut 17, so I just found out that it will give us a very big result, okay, hereby making us to spend more time and trying to bring it closer. So I think I'll just go ahead to trim it out to reduce the sleeve, especially the down part. Okay, not too much, so that it will still give us that buff shape. Okay, that it will still buff out. So I'll just go ahead to reduce it. So you can also use your wrist measurement, your round sleeve, okay, where you want the band to be. Okay, so when I measured mine, I got 12 inches. Okay, so the one I'm working with is 12 inches. So what I have to do is just for me to take this. So I'll just, my 12 inch into 2 is 6 inches. I'll just be adding extra 4 inches to give us a extra 4 or 5 inches to make it 11 inches. I think I'll be using 11 at the down part. Okay, so I'll just go ahead now and trim this out. Okay, so I added extra for my sleeve. I added like extra 6 inches. Okay, all right, so I'll just go ahead now and continue my sewing. And one note, please, if you are sewing and you notice that maybe after the first line, just try to draw it. If it's not stretchy, that means there is a problem. So you can stop and check where the problem is coming from, either from the shuttle or either from the ruler. Okay, maybe you didn't read the thread, or maybe it's tight, or maybe that your shuttle is tight, so it wouldn't allow the thread to come out freely. Okay, so you just check. It must be free for the thing to be well. Okay. So at end of each one, make sure you remove and cut. Please do not flip to continue. Just cut it and start again. Okay, all right. So you do this for the inches that you want. Okay, mine I want 4. I'm using 4.5 inch of the band. Okay, so I'll just gather it up to the 4 inches. Okay. So see, now I've done the first line, and when you draw, you see it's very free, and the more you sew, the more it's come together. Okay. As you can see the progress. Okay, so I'm still gathering it up till I reach the 4 inches that I left for it. So after this, now I'll go ahead to attach the armhole to the body part. Remember, before attaching it to the body part, you must have closed the two body, the back and the front, with the 1 inch. Okay, then after closing it up, then you attach the sleeve, the armhole of the hand to the body. Then after that, you hem the mouth together round, both the sleeve and the dress. That's why I said you should first of all attach the sleeve to the body before you close up the mouth. Then you hem the mouth. Then after that, you continue to sew it up with your elastic this way. So you're going to do it around the body. Okay, you just do it down to the any inches that you want. That we can use 3 inches for that one. All right, then after I will show you the result of the dress. Okay, this is the ending part of the dress. I also make use of elastic, 1/2 inch of elastic to hold it firm so that it won't be pulling down. Okay, after making our stitches with the elastic thread. Okay, so I just use it to go around the shoulder. Okay, all right, and this is also the sleeve. Okay, so thank you so much for watching till the end. Till we meet in my next class. Love you all.